Today I'm doing something I've never done before. I am flying in first class.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be the best flight of my life.
But not just any first class, Lufthansa first.
I cannot believe I'm doing a wine tasting on an airplane right now.
This 9-hour flight from Miami to Frankfurt cost $8,000.
This whole travel day ended up being even better than we expected. After landing in Frankfurt, we spent the day at the best first-class lounge in Europe. And then a chauffeur picked us up in a Porsche and took us straight to our plane. So make sure to stick around till the end for that.
But here's the funny part that's already making me feel a little bit guilty. While I'm in the front of the plane having no doubt the best flight of my life, Nate is gonna be in the back of the plane in economy. Sorry Nate, it's my turn.
Well, the last door is closed, so within the next seconds we will be ready to push back.
You guys are all set to go? Even though Kara's the one flying first class today, it's really working out for me so far. I got the fancy first class ticket holder, and we also got personally escorted to the very front of the security line. So, you may be wondering why Kara and I are flying separately today. It all goes back to a trip that we took last year to Greece. We both flew home at separate times because I decided to stay and run my first marathon, and she flew home early to meet her sister's new baby for the very first time.
This is my nephew, Hank!
And when I flew home, I used frequent flyer miles to book a first class suite on Emirates. It was my first time ever flying first class, and it was even more amazing than I could have possibly imagined. I have no words right now. Needless to say, Kara was a bit jealous, so I kind of owe her this. I would have flown first class with her, but unfortunately there were no more seats available to book with points. Plus, I thought you might enjoy seeing the contrast. Should be fun for some of us. If you were confused about what I meant by no more seats available to book with points, let me quickly explain how you can book this $8,000 first class ticket for less than $100 using points. It's super easy to earn membership reward points by signing up for one of the many American Express credit cards. Then you can transfer those membership reward points to Avianca Airlines, and once you have 87,000 Avianca airline frequent flyer miles, you can use those miles to book a Lufthansa first class ticket, all while paying less than $100 in taxes and fees. Okay, enough with the nerdy miles and point stuff. Let's head to the lounge. There's a poll.
My first class ticket got us into the Latam Lounge, where we spent our time very differently. I decided to save myself for the plane. And Nate, well, let's just say he made the most of it. And 2 hours later, it was time to board our flight.
That was the most luxurious part of my entire travels. I took a water and cookie.
You may remember our new friend from earlier. To our surprise, she showed up at the lounge to escort us to our gate and past the crowds to the first class seating area. It was us and 7 other first class passengers who looked way less excited and a little more dressed up.
I'm still being treated like I'm flying first class, even though I'm flying economy. We're gonna have to walk all the way to the back of the plane. This is gonna be embarrassing.
Don't miss me too much.
Have fun.
No way.
All right, back through the business class. Okay, 23. Well, this is home sweet home for the next 9 hours. My seat reclines a grand total of 6 inches. I did have the last minute opportunity to upgrade myself to economy premium. This is still gonna be nowhere close to Kara's experience.
Can we get you a glass of champagne or anything else?
Yes, please. Thank you.
There you go. You're welcome.
Wow, this is the most expensive champagne I've ever had.
And this is your pajama.
I wonder how early is too early to put my PJs on. It's definitely not too early for slippers.
My premium economy seat isn't so bad. They gave me a bottle of water, a blanket, there's a remote control for the TV, and I even got an amenity kit.
I had champagne in my hand within 60 seconds of being on this plane.
Just make yourself comfortable, lean back, and we keep you informed about our exact arrival time.
We haven't even taken off yet, and I already feel like this is going by too fast. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
She came and refilled my champagne, and I didn't even ask for it. Also, this entire menu is just wine.
The passengers, also on behalf of the cabin crew, would like to welcome you on board our Lufthansa Starline flight to Frankfurt.
Off we go. Wow, look at that bridge.
Real quick, I want to say a big thank you to Surfshark for continuing to support this channel. Whether we're attempting a crazy challenge or flying first class, we know that we're protected with the best VPN on the internet. If you don't know what a VPN is, it stands for Virtual Private Network, and it encrypts all the data sent between our computer and the internet so that no one can steal our sensitive information, which is especially important when you're connecting to free Wi-Fi networks like the ones inside of airports. But a VPN can be used for more than just security. It can also be used to unlock content that isn't available in your area. It's super easy to change the virtual location of your computer and get access to a completely new content library.
A lot of calories. Well, just don't leave it on too long.
If you don't already have a VPN, we highly recommend Surfshark. We've been using it for over 2 years now, and it's the only VPN to offer one account for unlimited devices. You can use our code Kara and Nate to get 83% off, plus 3 extra months for free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is no risk to try it out. And to sweeten the offer even more, this month, Surfshark is giving away their antivirus for free. To get started, just click the link in the description below, or scan the QR code on the screen. That might be here, or... Okay, back to there.
Let's try this aisle privacy screen. This is ridiculous.
It goes without saying, this is the absolute best airplane seat I've ever experienced in my entire life. But there are 3 really cool things that just stand out above the rest. The first really cool thing is how much space I have. I have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 windows that are just in my seat. I'd like to point out that Nate only had 3 windows in his Emirates first class seat. I'm just saying. The second coolest thing is I'm sitting right next to a drink bar on an airplane, right there. So instead of there being an aisle and then another row of seats like mine, there's an entire bar in between. And the third coolest thing is just the location of where I am in the plane right now. My seat is in the very nose of this airplane. Above me is the cockpit. So the aisle just ends in this closet.
Turns out economy and premium isn't so bad.
I've just been served this little mini plate of shrimps. That's so good.
I'm sorry, what kind of option would you like?
Oh, the veggie option. How cool is this Amenity kit? It's like a little mini suitcase.
It looks like a reusable tote bag.
This thing is jam-packed.
A toothbrush.
Toothpaste. I love these brushes. Got one on our Qatar Airways business class flight years ago.
QR65 to our office.
And I still have it. So you open it like this.
Some kind of refreshing towel.
Ooh, mints. Look at this adorable little earplugs holder. Of course.
Socks.
And
An eye mask.
microfiber on the inside. Another cute little package. Skin caviar. I love me some eye cream. Moisturizing lip balm.
And the seat also came with this fancy little footrest.
I would just like it to be known that she just offered me another drink, even though I still have a 3/4 full glass of champagne.
Is it okay if I set your
Yes,
table?
I was wondering where the table was.
Would you like some garlic bread?
I love garlic. How cute are these little salt and pepper shakers? And this little bitty olive oil. A bowl of butter. And garlic bread. Look how far away I am from my tray table. There's got to be a way to move my seat up. I could just pull this toward me. All good. This bread is warm. I don't know why that surprised me so much. This is the most moist, decadent piece of bread I've had in my entire life. I'm not being dramatic right now. Just look at it.
Oh, so many options. What to choose? I wonder if I'm allowed to get all of them.
Would you like to start with caviar?
I would love some caviar.
So I can give you a double portion if you like.
Okay.
Because some passengers don't like the caviar this time. Okay.
Do you eat that with the caviar?
Yeah.
I've never had caviar before, but
Oh, really?
I'm very excited. Thank you.
Oh, darn it. Got caviar all over my hand.
Oh man, I don't belong up here.
Oh, no, I think I have it in my hair. Oh, yep. First bite, I'm just gonna have it by itself. Smells like fish. I feel like I just took a bite of the ocean. Very salty, but I think it'll be better with all the things. She also brought me this beautiful toast. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. Sour cream, egg yolk, egg whites. Bon appetit. That is so good. Oh, thank you. I was trying to get a thumbnail.
This is upside down, so I'm not sure.
Thank you.
You never know.
You never know. Well, I'm trying to put my seat back up, and it's not working. Nope. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I laid my seat down, and now I can't get it to come back up. Is there a secret button somewhere?
Oh,
there we go. That's better. For dinner, I am having the spring vegetable risotto. I would order this at like a 5-star restaurant, but I'm on an airplane right now. I know what Nate's having for dinner. Thank you.
Do you like a red wine?
Is there a red wine that you like to go with the cheese?
A lot of passengers love the French red wine, but you can try all of them because they are open. We can do a wine tasting.
That sounds amazing. All right, wine number 1. Thank you. Wow, quite the tasting pour. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I know you're gonna stop believing me at some point, but this is the best red wine I've ever had. This couldn't get any better. Literally everyone else in first class is sleeping right now, and I'm up with Gabby having a red wine tasting and eating cheese. Red wine number 2. Wow, but this one smells like I'm walking through an herb garden.
So, just to clarify what's happening right now, it was my flight attendant's idea to do a wine tasting, and she proceeded to pour me 6 full glasses of beautiful French wine. And in the moment, this seemed like a great idea. Never in my life did I think I would do a wine tasting on an airplane.
Okay, I know I've said they're all my favorite at some point, but if I had to choose one, it's wine number 1. Like if I'm just gonna drink a wine by myself, not by myself, by itself, it would be this one. I'm thinking of this as research, you know? Like, if you book this flight, then you'll know which one to choose. We only have 5 hours and 55 minutes left. I should go to sleep, but I'm not. 3,900 miles to go. Here's the first class toilet. Disinfection cleaning spray. Just a moment. No way. A window in the bathroom. Jamming time. I don't know how to say this without sounding this navy and white top with these brown pants. It's just Evian Butter Messalter facial spray. I don't know if anybody watching this ever watched The Parent Trap growing up, but there's that part when they're camping.
This little guy was on her Evian bottle.
I always giggle when I see Evian.
Well, turns out premium economy isn't so bad, but I have a feeling Kara is going to sleep a lot better than I am.
Wow, all the way flat, beautiful. There's nothing better. I'm falling asleep to a movie, lying flat, on an airplane. It's 1 a.m. in Miami, but it's 7 a.m. in Frankfurt, so good morning. Gabby just brought me a beautiful breakfast in bed and a giant cup of coffee. I'm gonna go check out Nate. Oh, never mind. This went by way too fast.
Flight captain Sushka and the entire crew would like to say goodbye to you now. We know you had the choice, so thank you for having chosen Lufthansa and Star Alliance for this flight tonight. Thank you. See you next time.
I'm so sad.
We made it.
Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye.
I love your pajamas.
Thank you.
I love even more that you haven't changed out of them. So we have an 8-hour layover here in Frankfurt, and we tried to go to the Welcome Lounge upon arriving, but the guy was very excited to tell us that we could go to the first class terminal to what he called the best lounge in all of Europe.
He said, this will be better for you. I tell you where to go. It smells like first class.
Kara flying first class is really working out for me. The first class terminal is incredible, and it has its own security. Like the security that you need to get on the airplane, you go through here in the first class terminal. It was the best airport security experience of my entire life. There's also, of course, drinks and food and like a full sit-down restaurant back here.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
Whoa. Well, I guess I'm finally gonna change out of my first class jammies. I was gonna take a bath because for some reason these rubber ducks are a thing. They say Lufthansa first class on them. Shower was the only option. Ugh.
So we have received a few gifts since entering the lounge. Oddly enough, they are rubber ducks. We asked and they said the backstory had something to do with there being a bathtub in the lounge, and they started putting rubber ducks by the bathtub and people started stealing the rubber ducks, so then they just started giving people the rubber ducks, and now it's kind of like their signature. I'm pretty sure the only way to get one of these ducks is here in the first class terminal, so they've become kind of like collector's items, and some of these ducks are sold on the internet for over $100.
Why am I not surprised that this is the most beautiful variable I've ever seen? So they have a buffet with food like most lounges do, but they also have this formal dining area.
They prepared a nap room for you.
They're so nice.
The very nice lady who's been helping us in the lounge saw that Kara fell asleep in that chair right there, and she came over and she said, I think she'd be more comfortable in a bed. So she went and got a room ready for her. Good night.
You're right back again. Florence is now boarding.
Thank you. This may be the most over-the-top portion of the entire experience. Thank you so much. Oh, no way. It shines a laser that says Porsche on the ground.
That's too much.
This Porsche is going to take us directly to the airplane.
This is insane.
That is the most like a famous person I've ever felt. And the best part of flying first class, or not flying first class. Thank you for the ride. And that was the end of our first class experience. From here, we just hopped on a short flight to Italy.